Good morning, everyone. So we're going to be doing the first modless, modless part 1 for our 2021 M240i XDrive. So I've had this car for about 4 months, drove a lot of kilometers, almost 25,000 kilometers on it so far. It's pretty dirty, forgive me. Um, it's cold winter time out here. But let's do a cold start. Alright, so I guess we'll start from the inside. So we have some very minor mods here. First thing is I just put a red vinyl tape there just to add some little pop. And over here, typically, it this kind of gets scratched and scuffed up. It's kind of that matte material. So I had a bit of extra forge matte carbon vinyl wrap, so I wrapped that there. But other than that, inside is pretty much the same. So let's go into performance mods. So first performance mod involves this, which is an OBD to Ethernet and Ethernet to Lightning port cable. So the purpose of this cable is for our XDelete. So as you guys know, you've probably seen my videos where I can make this car into rear-wheel drive and do fat burnouts, pretty nice drifts to be honest, because this car, even though it's all-wheel drive and it weighs more than a rear-wheel drive car, it has a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. So it's pretty good. The next performance mod, I guess you guys have already heard, is the MBRP exhaust. So this is just an axle back. It has matte carbon tips. This is covers, I guess you can say. And if you look underneath, it's just a bunch of clamps, and it bolts up to the original stock exhaust. So that's as far as performance mods go for now. I do plan on tuning this and also removing the resonators in the future. Another, I guess, performance / visual mod is our spacers. So as you guys can see, I have 15mm spacers from Fast Wheels Co. With longer bolts, and I painted them in black just to match the OE look. And if you look, it's a pretty nice fitment. I think my favorite view is the front, where it kind of bulges out. The back, sometimes I don't know, I feel like this car is not wide enough, so it doesn't really suit it sometimes, but if you look from the back, it's pretty nice. It's a perfect flush fitment, and even though it's not lowered, it looks pretty nice. Okay, I like that, how it's like sticking out just a bit, just that OEM plus look. All right, now let's start on the visual mods. So the first thing I did was tint this all the way around, expel 15% all the way around, and I did some PPF work. So as you can see, I did half of the hood, partial fender, I did the headlights, which is really important, and I did partial bumper. I wanted to do more of the bumper, but it was kind of expensive when I looked at it. It was cheaper just to buy a brand new bumper, or I could even convert to like an M2 style bumper. The main reason why I did this is because this is still kind of exposed to a lot of rock chips, especially because this car is pretty low. And I also did some PPF work on here, which is a known issue for these kind of frameless doors. So I got them to do like a custom piece right around here, just until here, goes around the lock striker. I just remembered another. So you guys probably saw I have like an M Performance light coming out. You can see that more at night. That I actually got from AliExpress, is about 10 bucks. It's pretty cheap. Now if we go back towards the front of the car, so the 2021s, they're not chrome, but they do come with like that cerium gray. I liked it, but the thing is, compared to the new cerium gray, the old cerium gray, if you touch it or if you put your microfiber on top of it, it leaves like fingerprints. And also the stock grills kind of go slanted. I like that vertical look and how it's spaced out more. So I went with these M2 style grills from eBay. I believe I paid 50, 60 bucks for them. And then while I was doing that, I did the red in the back. And I'm sure you guys have seen many videos of it. You pretty much just pop out the rubber trim here, push it back. There's some T25 screws. And then these are, you can just use like a hand pick tool and pop them out, and it's pretty easy. Next thing you can see is I added these M stripes. So it's not perfect match, but I got pretty close to those RGB values. Next thing is I didn't want a lip, but I like that black look of it. So what I did is I actually just wrapped this. And honestly, it's like pretty good protection for what it is. You know, with all the rock chips and stuff. So my plan is probably like every year I can just take it out and put it, or worst case, just apply another film on this edge, which has most of the rock chips. And you can see I did another section of carbon fiber here, and it looks really nice. It just gives it that nice bling at nighttime. I also blacked out the reflectors here. I kind of wanted to go with the I&D style, but the only issue was I've seen on like a white car it kind of discolors because it's not like factory paint, just a plastic piece, right? So it won't match over time. If you look here, I tinted these reflectors out just to get rid of that chrome look. It looks much better. And on the side you can see I wanted to go with the M Performance style side skirt, but everyone just has those, and I kind of wanted to be different. So this is actually matte forged carbon. Looks pretty nice. Again, with carbon fiber, the main thing is at nighttime it just pops. It reflects really nice. If you look on the top, this is actually real carbon fiber. I got this from eBay for about 50 bucks. So you just have some 3M tabs on it, you put on top of it. If you come to the back, the spoiler, I did want to get a new spoiler, but this honestly looks sleek and look good with the car. So what it is, I just wrapped it in black and it just pops now. As far as tinting, so I tinted out just this reverse section and also here, just to give it that nice look, nice OEM plus look. And over here, I forgot what car it was, but there was a old E30 BMW race car, and I really just liked that look of it, that two-tone look. So I wrapped this in vivid vinyl matte gunmetal gray. It's nice. Like the only thing is you got to keep it clean because it's matte, and usually, as you guys can see, this is the most dirtiest area of the car, so it kind of helps clean that up and looks much better than if it was just white. I also did add some forged carbon just along here just to give it some bling, because I feel like this rear end is pretty bland. I might get a diffuser later on, but I think this is a good stepping point for now. But yeah, as far as that, that's pretty much the car. So far I'm loving it. The only things I do not like about this car, or I guess I do not prefer, are the brakes. I do not like the feel of them. They're very long travel. I do want to change the brake fluid and maybe change to like braided lines or something, so it'll be nice for track use. And I think next summer my plan is I want to go at least stage 1 tune. I think that'll be good.